Hey everyone, Loomis here, and we are going to do the 5th Spirit of Langrisser Interlude fight, and which should be the last one because there are only 5 games in the Langrisser series. So, like always, we're going to skip the plot because no one cares. And we have our usual suspects, minus Raymond from the last fight. He will be sorely missed. Not really, but... So, I'd just like to point out the treasure is right here. Pretty easy to access. So, it's a defeat all enemies map. Now, one thing you want to be careful on the approach of is that Zerida here obviously gets hide and seek. So, if you proc that and you're in the range, she starts running towards you, which can be annoying. Now, what I like to do to start is actually... you can literally just hit end round on the first move here. And certain enemies are going to move towards us to make our life much easier. Alright, so next Yulia can just come down and smoke this bone dino. She makes it look easy. Alright, and we're actually going to start moving back here. And the reason why is that we actually want to draw in the units over here just to make our lives a little bit easier. Otherwise, we might be getting... we might get ganged up on too much in the second part of the fight. Now, as you guys have seen in the other fights, there's always a massive spawn at some point in the fight, and this fight is no exception, so we definitely want to make sure we deal with some of these enemies earlier, so we don't have to deal with them later. Okay, so now we have everyone starting to get grouped together, so I can take our Angel here, and we can use Wind Whisper, which gives a pretty solid hit on everyone. Now next I'm going to take our Sky Archers and I will snipe the Cyclops. Cyclops is down. Alright, so now we also have this Angel over here, so who might become problematic. So I'm going to start by using by healing this Angel, bringing its attack back. Whoops. Bringing its attack back, and I'm going to use Lightning Speed on the Archer. So now the Archer cannot AoE us, and we have our other Sky Archers here. So I'm going to use Holy Justice with Yulia and smoke the Stone Colossus. Colossus down. And then I can use Aim to waste a turn and get the attack down off of the Sky Archer, and I will just snare the Cuttlefish here. And the Cuttlefish dies, which is fantastic. So the Angel will eat a hit from the Stone Colossus up there. We do get the other Dark Elf here hit us with the AoE, sadly, but that's not going to be a major problem, for one reason I will show you next turn. Now, we do have to deal with the Tentacles here, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Now, as I mentioned, we got AoE'd and it's annoying, but we do have Dispel. So, goodbye debuffs. And now we are able to just start attacking. So I'm going to take our Angel here and use Lightning Speed on the Cuttlefish. Does a pretty solid amount of damage, and we are lucky enough to get a Gale proc, so I will go and attack the other Cuttlefish here. Now, I'm in prime position to finish off the Cuttlefish with our first Sky Archer, and our second Sky Archer, let's use a skill just in case. He is down. Alright, so now Zerida has quite a large range, so if Yulia moves there, we have to suddenly watch out for her running at us. So I'm going to move Yulia up here to just attack the Dark Elf, and then our Angel can take care of the Stone Colossus. And we get a Gale proc, which is fantastic. So we have only 2 enemies left now. We have Geyer and we have Zerida. So we are just going to get ready to start preparing for Zerida to move over us to attack. Now, we're only on turn 5. We have a lot of turns left. Geyer gives a buff here, so I'll show you what that buff looks like. It is a 15% attack buff. So what Geyer is going to do throughout the fight is he will grant buffs, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so I'm going to have... Actually, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to have Oliver remove the Moby down from the Sky Archer. And actually, you know what? I'm still going to have the Angel just go for the treasure because the Sky Archer only has 3 move. And let's see here. I actually think I'm going to have the Angel eat the hit from Zerida, and I'm going to put Yulia in position here to maul Zerida after. So Zerida takes our bait. Okay, so now the Angel can go onto the lily pad, and let's see what the treasure is. It is an Oliver staff. So the man himself gives us a staff. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, let's heal back our Angel. And we can move Yulia down. So we have 2 options here. We can have Yulia go straight for Geyer and start dealing with him. Or we can have Yulia come down to deal with Zerida here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have Yulia attack Zerida. So we can use our Holy Justice to, Godly Menace to OHKO her. And this will begin the second part of our fight. So Zerida explodes. Yulia is giving us basically a slightly weaker version of a faction buff there, aka we get 15% all stats, and everyone else gets 10% defense down, and we get like a sort of faction buff, you know, and Zerida's, I guess, on our team now. So I'm just going to aim with our Sky Archer here, and we have class advantage against the Vampire Bat here, so we can snipe him out of the sky, and I will do the same thing to this Vampire Bat. Boom. Alright, 2 Vampire Bats down. Now, the only enemies we have left, we have 4. We have the Gargoyle, a Harpy, Geyer, and another Gargoyle. So we are just going to start positioning ourselves to start getting rid of them. So everyone is moving down towards us. Geyer is running away, trying to take pot shots at Zerida. Alright, so let's start moving our units back towards the center so they are continuing to be in the fray. Now, we used aim last turn, so we can't quite reach the Gargoyle this turn. However, I can slide up here, and we can Wind Whisper, which does a tremendous amount of damage to the Gargoyle. And because that defense debuff can get... Oh, actually, the damage taken debuff. Fantastic. Alright, now Yulia is in range to attack this Gargoyle up here. We hit him with a Godly Menace, and he doesn't know what hit him. Heal back to full. Oh, baby. Alright, so I'm just going to move Oliver to keep him out of range. So the Harpy will go straight for Yulia, thankfully. And Yulia has no issue taking him down. And our other Gargoyle will attack the Sky Archer, and Sky Archer definitely has a class advantage, so he is easily dispatched of. So now it is just about moving towards Geyer, as he is the only enemy we have left. Alright, so move right here. So move Yulia in. So Yulia has the class advantage on Geyer, so he is significantly less scary than he could be. And again, let's dispel. And then we do have Holy Justice back, so let's just smoke him with that. And as you can see, he is easily crushed. So, again, that was another easy fight. In my opinion, the third interlude is probably the hardest one. And we are finished. So, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future Langrisser mobile videos. And as always, if you guys have any questions about this fight or things I didn't cover that you want more explanation on, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.